Hi, it's Thermal Imploder, and today, guys, I am telling you guys the game modes that I want in Star Wars Battlefront 2. So this is, of course, in no particular order. I'm just going to be saying the game modes that I want. And yes, so like the video while you're here. It really means a lot to support, and also consider subscribing if you have not yet, because I make daily Star Wars videos. So if you're a Star Wars fan, this is a great channel for you, because I will inform you in much Star Wars news. Yeah, so consider subscribing if you haven't. But now let's hop into the video. So the first game mode, a lot of my subscribers will obviously most likely expect this: cargo. So yes, we are getting jetpack cargo, and if you don't know about that, you can see my last video. Definitely check it out, because yes, we have that coming. It's confirmed and stuff. And also, Dennis said some stuff off on Twitter, and might just be hinting towards maybe the next season. So yeah, definitely check that video out if you have not yet. But yeah, so cargo is my favorite game mode, and the reason that I really want it is because you use a lot more strategy. It's not just oh, you run in and stuff and you try to kill them. It's not like Blast. It's the same thing, same objective the whole time, and it's not too hard, and it's also a big team game too, because if somebody on your team is not really participating and helping you, then of course it does affect you and your team. And yeah, so I definitely really like cargo and would love for it to come back into this game. But yeah, so now the next game mode I do want to talk about is probably Walker Assault. So yes, we do have technically Walker Assault, but not in the way that it's, I mean, like as a whole thing, like not in a game mode in Galactic Assault. I mean, its own thing basically, because the reason I say this is because it is really fun. It's a big team game mode, and it really does show, I don't know, I definitely feel like it could come back, and it would be great. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people also liked it besides me. Now, I personally at the start hated it, and I thought it was horrible and useless, but that was when I wasn't too good at the game and when I was a noob. But once you become a little bit better, you can start playing the bigger game modes. Really is the same in this too, because, well, you play the smaller game modes more as practice, and then you can play the big ones more as once you get a little bit better. So yeah, now the next game mode I'm going to say is not a game mode that we have previously had, but a game mode that I personally feel like should come, though. And I'll just describe it to you. I don't really have a name for it, but I want some sort of game mode where there basically is ships in the air, and there's space and ground, and it would be, of course, a really big game mode, maybe 50 players, maybe 60 players. Probably 60 would be better, but basically you have like 10 in the sky, maybe 10 in space, and maybe, I don't know, 10 to 20 on the ground. Basically it's all this one map, and basically you have one big fight, and strafe running would be also part of it, and it would just be one big battle instead of a bunch of small ones like we have. But yeah, and honestly have different objectives for them all, but make it so that if you want to spawn into another one, you can. So basically it's like you can spawn in the sky, spawn in space, spawn in the ground, and basically, now we have space and ground. Now I'm saying add a third layer on top of that, and make it so that it's all one big thing. Now, for example, maybe, like, I don't know, like, for example, trying to take over a planet is the Imperials, and then the Rebellion is trying to stop that, or just something really large scale, but not really a bunch of different objectives, just one big main objective I would really like, because honestly when there's several objectives I feel like the team really gets split up, and I personally like it if the whole team is sort of working together just like it was in Cargo, because you have people doing defense, you have people on offense, and it's a team game basically, because it's hard to win, because I have one, but like, that's because I've played it so much and so good at it, because I've practiced it and played it so much, like, not to brag, but I'm like, it's hard to win alone. It's practically impossible, unless like you're like play it so much like me, or like you're lucky, like, so, because it really is it's a game mode that does take skill, and I definitely would like something that's more one main objective. Now, another game mode that I definitely would like to come is, well, you probably, when you hear this, are going to be like, huh, what? But Starfighter Assault. Now, yes, we have, I know what you're thinking now. We have it. It's just has a different name. It's, well, we do kind of have Starfighter Assault. I meant, I can't remember the name now, actually, of what it was in the last game, but not Starfighter Assault, but I'd like it to be more like a Blast one, like it was in the last game. I definitely would like that, and just overall, more flying game modes, so it's not all ground combat. I definitely feel like that would be great, because then you can have a lot more of different stuff. And yeah, I definitely would like that a lot. Now, another thing I definitely would love to have, well, pretty simple. A lot of you will probably agree with me on this, but I want a full-scale war game. So, but not really just anything. I want main ones, such as Battle of Geonosis, or Battle of Hoth, or, for example, Battle of Crate. So, just basically main battle stuff, but no, not on a small scale. I mean, like, maybe 100v100, okay? Because I want something that can be really big. I would personally love that. I bet you guys all will probably agree too, that some giant game mode would be really cool to have, and very fun to have too. But yeah, because then basically it's just like in the movies and stuff. It's a ton versus a ton. So yeah, I definitely would love that. Now, another game mode I definitely would also like is speeder bike game mode. Now, I know you guys probably are thinking not very many people would play that, but yes, it would be a small game mode though too, so the few amount that do will end up playing, because now maybe it would probably be maybe 6v6 game mode, and it just basically like we see on Endor, but just a bunch of speeder bikes that sort of go around in a fight, and I feel like that would be a really cool game mode, honestly. And yeah, so now the last game mode that I feel like I definitely would want in the next game, or this game, sorry. I always, like, when I'm talking about game modes and stuff, I don't know, I see, it almost seems like I talk every time that, like, this game isn't out yet. Don't know what it is with me, but whatever. But last one. Now, I know a lot of people, probably, well, you guys probably, do really like, sort of objective, big game modes. Now, this next one is going to be super small. And I mean super, I mean 1v1. Now, I would like to see a hero versus hero game mode, where basically you have one hero versus another hero, and you sort of get to face off. Now, I definitely would love to see this. So basically, it would be heroes versus villains, but more like hero versus villain, because it's not plural. I personally would like this a lot, because then you kind of get to see individual heroes fight, and I definitely would really like this. I think that would be a really cool game mode to add. So I definitely want that. Now, that is the game modes that I want in this next game. So thank you for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below what game modes you want in the next game. And I will be seeing you tomorrow.